Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to every one of you watching this video right now. So my name is Tu Ming Qi. Before I start my speech, please borrow me some time to watch this video. Thank you.
But there's not a second that I look at him and say, "Oh, that's my adoptive mom." There's no other face that's my mom. There's no other face that's my dad.
We weren't looking to adopt cross-racially. We just weren't. It wasn't one of the deciding factors for us. It's sort of age, race, and health in adoption, and I was looking for age first and health second, and race was a distant third.
The fact that we stuck out was the only part that I had issues with. When you're growing up, it's all about being like everybody else. You don't want to stand out, and so to say you're adopted means you're different. And yeah, when you're like a teenager, you don't want to be different.
I would like to ask, what is your opinion after watching this video? From my side of view, translational adoption is challengeable. It's not just you love them, then you adopt them. In this society, this couldn't be as simple as a wish. So, the topic of my speech is, should parents adopt children of a different race or culture? If you are thinking of adopting a child which is outside your own race, you should listen to my speech to the end. Adopting outside our own race is a big decision. There are a few issues should be considered before making the final decision to adopt translationally. So first, how would you handle the racism of others? Despite the huge changes in this world, racism is still existing. Are you ready to handle questions from people? Sometimes total strangers about your child's heritage or parentage. What about the opinions of your extended family? Other strangers, the comments will be new. One usually knows what to expect from family. Would it bother you that an uncle uses a racial slurs? How often do you see this person? Once a year? Is it often enough to sway your decision one way or another? Be aware of the fact that you may have to decide to limit contact with some members of a family to protect your child. The second will be the question about your community. It's important that your child is able to connect with others of the same race, so you may consider the questions. What is the racial breakdown of a community? Are the schools diverse? Do you have friends of different races? Is there racial diversity in your church, your temple, or mosque? Do you know people who have adopted or married outside of their race? Third, the child's culture. Some have said that when you adopt internationally, you are adopting both the child and his culture. You don't have to change your entire life to accommodate this, because small changes can make a big impact. Can you help to instill in the child a sense of pride in his culture and heritage? The next is about health, skin, and hair care. Each race has its own susceptibility to different medical problems. Have you ever educated yourself on the different medical and skin conditions that children of color may develop? Do you understand the different skin and hair care needs of people with darker skin tones and texture of hair? The last one, celebrating the differences and the similarities. Children begin to see that each person has different physical characteristics around the age of 3 or 4. So one of the first things they notice is the color of skin. It's important for children to see people around them who look similar to themselves. Parents can begin by talking openly about the child's race. Acknowledging differences is not racist, nor does it draw negative tension to your child's unique status in your family. Instead, being honest about it places your child on the path to self-acceptance. Now, I will come to the conclusion. Children need homes and deserve families, and the reality is that they are not always families of the same ethnicity or cultural background. If you of a family is prepared to face the unique challenges like the video I've shown just now, then it's fine for you to adopt a child translation. If you are not, you should think twice about it. Adoption is a new identity, and when you get the added challenges of people asking, why do you look so different? You need to think about whether you are meeting the needs of children. That's all from me. Thank you so much.